My dear friends, you can't stagnate in your spiritual journey. God will have a spiritual evolution in your life. Changes should happen in your life. Spiritually, you should discern and move on. And it's a journey, and it's a challenge. Otherwise, if you don't broaden your boundaries, you will be so narrow in His calling. God spoke to Israelites, and through them for all the Gentiles. So His mission, starting from the Israelites, the chosen people of God, He spoke to all the people. But then it has to happen with the guidance, with the proper leading of the Holy Spirit. That's exactly why the Lord is saying, truly I say to you, anyone who does not enter the sheepfold by the gate, but climbs in some other way, is a thief and a robber. But the shepherd of the sheep enters by the gate. This is exactly the shepherd of the Lord. Enters by the gate. The Lord is saying, I am the gate. I am the gate. Anyone who enters through me. And also the Lord is saying, sheep, those who are having crooked ways and try to enter your life, the sheep should go away. Run away from them. Because it's danger. It's dangerous. So you have to be very careful of what you hear. Sheep will know the shepherd's voice. It's very important. You can't be scared, close your doors and wait all the time. You must discern His voice, broaden your boundaries. But then at the same time, you should have a proper relationship, proper leading of the Holy Spirit. Unless that, it's dangerous if you haphazardly take decisions. You have to check and recheck. Today we find in the Gospel, first reading, how Peter was given the vision. I was at prayer in the city of Joppa when in a trance I saw a vision. Something like a large sheet came down from the sky and drew near to me, landing on the ground by its four corners. And I stared at it. So Peter, when he was in prayer, the Spirit of the Lord gave him a vision. So it's a clear vision. You have to discern it properly. You can't just take your boundaries away. Which is a risk, which is a dangerous thing, foolish thing to do without a decision. In every move of your life, you should move on. But then you have to ask, pray, and discern whether it is decided and designed by God. This is how he was taken to the land of pagans. They never baptized pagans earlier. This is how Peter was given the vision. The vision was such. I saw four-legged creatures on the earth, wild beasts and reptiles and birds of the sky. Then I heard the voice saying to me, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." Peter replied. So I replied, "Certainly not, Lord. No common or unclean creature has ever entered my mouth." A second time the voice came from the heavens, spoke, "What God has made clean, you must not call unclean." See how the boundaries were broadened. But then it should happen with a proper connection. The Lord is saying, "I am the gate. No one can enter bypassing me." No. So check with yourselves whether Jesus is your way, your truth, and your life. Is Jesus is your life. So in the sheepfold, that's normally the shepherd used to sleep across the gate, across the gateway. So he became the shepherd became the gate. So anyone who goes through that, they have to attack the shepherd to catch the sheep. That's how he protects you. So check with yourself whether you are in his sheepfold, or have you gone away from him? Is he your gate? So anyone who enters your life should come through Jesus. No other crooked way. It's very clear. It's very clear. No hanky-panky. No other crooked ways. No cheating. No lying. No camouflaging. It's very clear. What Jesus has spoken is very clear. So in that word is a sword which broadens your way. And it should happen. Jesus asked his disciples, first preach in Jerusalem and go to the whole world. They should go to the whole world. You can't be a frog in that well. No. For that, you have to have the discernment. Then only, Peter explained, the Spirit instructed me to go to them without hesitation. So these 6 brothers came along with me and we entered the man's house. The first house of Cornelius. That's how the whole church was shattered, shaken. They were puzzled. They argued with Peter and they rebuked Peter, telling that how come you eat with a pagan man? So definitely, if you want to broaden the boundary, you have to face challenges. But then simply being radical, simply for the sake of changing, you want to be popular and you want to be special, it won't help at all. If you are led by the Spirit properly, you will lead and you will broaden it according to the leading. Peter had a struggle. I have never eaten such unclean animal. The Lord is saying, no, what God has made clean, you should not say it's unclean. It's yucky for him to eat. It's awkward for him to eat, isn't it? But then, it should happen. So today, the Lord is inviting you to make Jesus your gateway, gate of the sheepfold. So anyone who comes to any idea, any thought, any person, any deed, any movement, any change, any teaching, it should come through Jesus. Check and recheck whether there can be camouflage, cheaters, there can be robbers who come from crooked ways. Be careful of them. They can destroy your life whole completely. Be faithful to the teaching. If you are a Catholic, be faithful to the church. That's very important. Discern properly without having, because mind is very deceptive, without having your own conclusions. No. If you are in the church law, church rules, teaching, sacraments, 10 commandments, no one can break them. So don't be foolish, haphazardly changing your boundaries. No. But then even in the church, you have a duty. With proper discernment, move forward, move on. God will always bless those who take the risk. But then risk with the Holy Spirit, with the proper leading, proper guidance, my dear friends. Think about it and have a nice day. May God bless you.